Good morning and welcome to C. Lee's Kitchen live this morning. Welcome to my live. I'm just adjusting the cameras a little bit. Yes, welcome to my live, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm so happy to join you this morning because I have some very interesting things to share with you, to share with the world. And I hope you guys find this very informative. So this morning, guys, I'm keeping breakfast very simple because I want to, elaborate more on the types of foods we're eating every day. You'll be surprised that we're slowly killing ourselves. Me, I was slowly killing myself. And I just realized that on Thursday night. And I just got so upset with myself. And I just started taking out stuff. But today, guys, I'm going to be throwing out stuff out of my cupboard that I shouldn't be eating. I took them out already, but I put them back just to show you the difference in good foods and bad foods that we are eating. And these are things we eat every single day, and we don't realize that these things are very damaging to our health. So I'm just going to run and grab my garbage receptacle. I'm going to just put it right here for a minute because I'm going to be dumping. But before I do that, I already hot the water in the little kettle here. And, for us to put our bodies in an alkaline state, right, guys? We have to start the morning right. And some of you might think this is crazy, but it's not. So this morning, let me make a little space on my cutting board right here. I have some lemons that I bought in Trader Joe's yesterday. These are organic lemons. They are not sprayed. And we have to be careful about our fruits and vegetables, that are being sprayed in the supermarket and we're not taking notes. And even though it's not sprayed, I'm going to be washing it at the sink just to make sure that my lemon is clean. Alrighty, so I'm just going to split my lemon in two. I'm going to use a half of it because I don't need a whole lemon. I have my strainer ready. I'm just going to squeeze this in this little shot glass right here. And this is all we need to start our day. We're putting our bodies in an alkaline state to start the day. Alrighty. So I'm just going to add some warm water. This was already hot, but I'm just pouring a little to... Okay, so this is how we should start our day on a daily basis, guys. Let me fix this mat at the stove. We keep it real up in here. We don't pretend. Alrighty, so you could consume it hot, warm, or cold if you desire. But this is how we should start our typical day. If you want to keep those cancer cells in your body where they should be and not activate them, you should start by putting your body in an alkaline state every single morning. So we're going to start our morning, because normally I would start my morning with some tea. But when you start to lose your friends to cancer, it comes home forcefully, and you have to, as Jamaicans would say, take the bull by the horn, and you have to do something about your health. I've been drinking more water. I've been keeping away from sugars. I've been keeping away from juices, because these juices have a lot of sodium benzoate, which is chemical, citric acid, which is chemical. So I'm drinking more coconut water and water. And I am seeing good results because I realize my skin is more supple. My skin is smoother. It gives my skin complexion a better look. And I'm like, whoa, what was I doing all this time? I was killing myself. So now I'm flushing out the toxins out of my body. Yeah, on a daily basis. Yep. If you used to do number 2 twice or once, you will go 3-4 times. I'm going 3-4 times a day and it feels good. And that helps you to lose the weight, the belly fat, the lumps, the bumps. Yeah, I'm losing the lumps around here. I've been seeing results. So let me stop the talking and just start with my lemon warm water. So this is how we should start our day every day. This puts our body in an alkaline state. Yes. And that's where your body needs to be. So you can keep out Mr. Cancer. Because cancer cells doesn't like the alkalinity in our body. They get crazy. They get mad. Like, why are you doing that? Yeah. So we need to keep them where they should be, because we don't need to rejuvenate them and make them spread all over our body and get we sick and kill we off. I just lost a friend to cancer last week. Last year, this same time, I lost one of my best friends that I grew up with. And it still hurts me to this day. Yeah, I've been losing a lot of friends to cancer. Matter of fact, 3, 4. My husband's best friend was in July. Anne-Marie was in early July. Yeah. My friend Emily was last year, September. And my friend Paulette was last week. Not another one. If it takes me to change this whole thing, I don't care. Sue me if you want, but I'm going to speak the truth. Okay, guys, so I have consumed a shot glass of hot lemon water. Well, warm. It was warm. Lemon water. So this is putting my body in an alkaline state, because I haven't eaten anything since the day started. Alrighty, so I'm going to skip tea this morning because we're on a health roll. So this morning I'm going to be making some quiche with eggs, kale, broccoli, mushrooms, peppers, onions, scallion. And of course I'm going to add some spices. I'm going to add this. I didn't even take the spices out. Let me add a little paprika, a little adobo. And I think that's about it. Oh, and I need a little heat. Let me add a little pepper. All right, so I have 4 spices here. Alrighty, so let's get the ball rolling. Let's put the quiche in the oven, and let's talk about our health after this. So let me start. You get a knife. All right, so I'm just going to chop up some peppers, which I didn't get to do prior to the show. I've already chopped up the mushrooms. I didn't get a chance to chop up the broccoli and the kale. Before I do, let me light my oven. My oven is very tricky, guys. And it's embarrassing me on live. Okay, finally, it's there. It's lit. Alrighty. So, let's continue to cut up our peppers. Peppers falling on the floor. That's okay. Alrighty, so I cut up some orange ones, some yellow ones, and some red ones now, because we want our quiche to be colorful. So I'm making a very quick and healthy, high protein breakfast this morning. Yesterday, a friend called about her protein levels were down. This is you gave me an idea, so I decided to make some protein breakfast this morning, something you could actually follow. I'm just cutting out the middle of the pepper. Oops. Okay, so I'm just chopping up the onions now. So we have some finely chopped onions. here. And I have one fat stalk of scallion. Good morning, Steffi. Good morning, Barbara. Good morning again to all my TikTok viewers. If you're just joining me on TikTok this morning, guys, today we're going to be talking about healthy foods that we should eat and should not eat. And I'm going to tell you all the reasons, all the 50 reasons why. And let me just turn my camera so we could see everything on my counter this morning. And I'm going to be opening up my top cupboard, and I'm going to be throwing out stuff in, on live and show you what should not be in your cupboards. I was in tears on Thursday when I showed my husband the things we've been eating in the house and how dangerous these things were for our bodies. I even posted some of them on my WhatsApp, and I got a few hits from some of my friends on WhatsApp. And knowledge is power. A lot of us, we're ignorant to things we shouldn't eat, and we eat them because it's cheap, it's inexpensive, it's the quickest thing to eat, but slowly we're killing off ourselves. And we have been eating. I went by a friend yesterday, and there was a little baby. He can't be more than 2 years old. And that little baby was drinking soda. And I said to the person, "Why is the baby drinking soda?" He said, "Because that's what the parents give him." Parents, if you're on this live, do not give your kids soda. Do not give your kids soda. Good morning, Justin. Big up my big son. Yes. And now that Justin popped up on the live, Justin and I went out to lunch. And I was very impressed. He's a cricketer. He's one of the cricketers who play for Jamaica. And let me tell you something. That guy would not drink the lemonade. I was so impressed. Because normally, young people, they like their little soda, their little juice. He drank water. Water, flushing his system. Yes, that's what we should be drinking. Alrighty. That's what we should be drinking, guys. Water. Okay, so I'm cutting up some kale right now. So far, guys, I have some chopped up kale, some chopped up broccoli, some peppers, some mushrooms, some onions, and scallions. And these are all the things that will be going in our quiche today. So I'll be baking my quiche in these cups right here. These are the large ones. And let's see how it comes out. Alrighty. So I'm going to throw the quiche in the oven, and then we're going to talk about all this junk over here that should not have been in my house, and all the junk up there that I should not be eating. Anyway, let me get a fork. Let me get this drawer. So I'm getting a big fork. So I'm using organic eggs. So I'm using 4 organic eggs. Ooh, piece of shell gets wet. Piece of shell got away, guys. I'm just taking it out the pan. Okay, good. We don't want to be eating shells. We don't want to be eating shells, guys. Oops. I hit the egg so hard that the thing just fell in the bowl. Why? Anyway, we keep it real up in here. We keep it very real up in this kitchen. All right, great. All right, guys, so I'm using 4 eggs. Where's my little fancy whisk? I have a fancy whisk that I bought on, I think I bought this on TikTok. So I've used it before. It's pretty good. So I'm using it to beat my eggs. All right, guys. So I've beaten my eggs. I'm adding all my spices. So I'm adding some crushed red pepper because we need a little heat on this quiche. Let me put this over here. A little adobo, not a lot, because we don't want it salt. A little all-purpose salt-free seasoning from Dollar Tree. You hear me talk about my Dollar Tree seasoning all the while, guys. This is the only one, and another one that I really use. And it has a lot of herbs in it. And I'm adding a little paprika, not a lot because I don't want it too potent. Just a little dust of it. Alrighty. So, when I pour it in the muffin cans, then I'm going to garnish with some parsley. Now, this is not a parsley container, but I just, I have a big one, so I just put a little bit in this one. Alright, so let's mix this all together. And then we're going to add some plant-based milk. Yes, plant-based milk. So, I got this in Walmart. Walmart has been selling these. They're pretty good. It's plant-based, it's almond milk, and it's very decent. Just bought this last night. Shake it up, make sure the consistency is together. So I'm not measuring. So I'm just putting a little dash in. I'm putting a little dash in. Okay, great. Alrighty. So I'm whisking all of this together. And then I'm going to be adding all these nice, delicious herbs, seasoning, and veggies. All right, so I'm just going to mix everything together. I was going to add some heavy cream, but I'm going to leave the heavy cream out because of the cholesterol. So I'm going to add a little whipping cream, which I got in Trader Joe's last night. So this is the cream, not so potent as the one that, I was going to use. I'm just going to use a little bit out of it. Let me get a scissors from the drawer just to cut the sides. I'm going to have to pour this in something. So I'm adding like 3 drops of that because we want our quiche to be nice and rich. Alrighty, so the mushrooms that I added to my quiche bowl, these are organic baby bella mushrooms. I got this in Trader Joe's last night. Alright, so I'm keeping it organic today. Organic you today. Alright, so now we're going to add all the various, oh, the scissors is right here. I'm going to add all the various cheeses to my quiche. So I'm using dairy-free shredded Parmesan cheese alternative from Trader Joe's. Not measuring, I'm just throwing in some. And I'm also using Trader Joe's dairy-free mozzarella style shreds cashew cheese alternative. Okay, great. And then I have 1 string cheese, which I'm going to add just for additional flavor. And I'm just going to grate this in the mixture. I'm just going to grate this in the mixture. So we want to pump up our protein in the mornings. Protein controls our hunger. Protein doesn't make us hungry. It keeps us until lunchtime, sometimes probably dinner, if we're not, we don't really get hungry. Because some people, they don't eat breakfast, but they'll eat at midday. So this is a good brunch idea as well. So I'm just going to mix all of this together. So I'm mixing all of this together so it looks like a nice little paste. But when it's done, we're going to see how good it looks and how good it tastes. All right. So let's add this now to our muffin tin. Let's use this one. So I'm using my measuring cup to scoop it up. So I don't know if you guys realize that Pam came up with a baking flour spray. You don't have to flour anything. You don't have to grease anything. It does everything for you. So I sprayed my muffin can just to not let this thing stick. Let me just clean the top part of it so we keep the top part clean. Okay. Alrighty. So let's do this. So that's one. Healthy, we said. I love to post that when I post my food, when I post healthy stuff. Healthy, we said, in Celie's Kitchen. So it's Jamaican food with a twist that we cook, but it must be on the healthy side. So guys, the eggs were, and the mixture was just enough for 4 muffin sides. Yep. All filled up. All right. Alrighty. Let me clean here. I like to clean my counter as I go along. For the soap. Cross-contamination I can't deal with. All right. Wash my hands. Okay, guys, so I'm going to garnish the top of it with some parsley. Not a lot, just enough to make it nice and colorful. So I'm just going to garnish the top with some parsley. Good. So here we have our quiche. All right. So let's put it at 350. Let's put it at 350. All right, guys. So let's talk a little bit. Hold on. Let me get these out of the way because I need space. I do need space because judgment is about to drop. And let me put the cheese back in the fridge because we can't keep the cheese out for too long. All right, guys, so you might be wondering why she have all these things on the counter. Is she getting crazy? Yes, I am getting crazy. I've been a mad woman since my friend's been dying of cancer. Cancer, I hate you. Wherever you came from, go back there. And the reason why we're developing cancer, or people on a whole developing cancer, it's the type of foods that we are eating. Guys, this is my favorite bread. I love it because it only has 105 milligrams of sodium. It's not salty as the other breads out there, so I like it. I will buy this in the 2s and 3s in the house. But I've been eating this for so long, many years. But I didn't read the fine prints. And that's the thing with us black people. We don't read the fine prints. It looks good, it tastes good, and we just box it down. But start reading the fine prints, guys. Everything you buy, look at the nutrition facts. The nutrition facts is very important. But the fine prints below the nutrition facts is also very important. It's more important than what's here. So researching since my friend died last week because I said, I don't want this to happen to me or anybody else that I know. So I have to help the world. So I started to read, only to realize that this says at the bottom, at the very bottom, because we don't stop to read the very bottom, it says contains bioengineered food ingredients. The ingredients came from, and it started to name all the corn syrup and all the craziness. Bioengineered ingredients is in this bread. And Pepperidge Farm, I'm not bashing your brand, but this is not good. Sorry. Okay, this is a sandwich cookie, which I like. I will drink this with my tea at night and go to bed. Not realizing that this is on it as well. It says contains bioengineered food ingredients. 2. Didn't know. Dollar Tree. This is the brand. Ha! Pepperidge Farm rye seedless bread. I like the seedless and I like the seeded bread because when you toast it and you put a little plant-based butter on it with a little tea, not nice stuff. But when I read it as well, it says contains bioengineered food ingredients. This is what is killing off the people them. Now, this pretzel, I went to Florida and my son and my daughter, they go crazy over this. They order this by the half dozen. Yeah, she will go on the Walmart app. She orders it online and they drop it at her door. And she eats. She popped them like Skittles. I even got hooked on them because I said, what is stupid pretzel you're eating? Let me see what it tastes like. It's cinnamon sugar seasoned pretzel twist. It tastes very good. Very, very good. If you taste this, you pop one, you want to pop 10. But my daughter, and if you're watching this live, Brianna, it says ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. It's in this too. Whew. I'm telling you, so you better get this out of the house, all of you. And you better not give my granddaughter this. I'm sorry. Please don't give Yana this mess. Okay, so this is saltine crackers, which most of us love. Nobody goes without a cup of soup without some saltine or unsalted crackers. This is the unsalted one by Nabisco. Hey, didn't even dream that they would put it in this as well. So I started to read, and I started to read where the nutrition facts is, and it says ingredients derived from a bioengineered source. This is what we call the GMO food, guys. The GMO foods. This is what is killing our people. This is what we eat every day on a daily basis, and that's what's messing up our cells in our body. These chemicals. Bioengineered. When my great granny and foreparents used to bake bread back in the days with little baking soda, we didn't know about no bioengineered ingredients, and those breads were delicious. Where's all of that? Where has all of that gone? Where has our old grandma recipes gone? Where did these things come from to kill us off? These older people used to live until they're 100. They used to live over 100 back in the day. But people dying at 60, 50. 2 of my girlfriends died of cancer. 3. Not another one. Not another one. These are the foods that is killing us. They have bioengineered ingredients in it. All right. The Ritz crackers. Everybody loves Ritz. Everybody and their mother, even the kids, love Ritz. I love it. This was my favorite too. It was on the top of my fridge top. I took it down and I read it as well. It says contains a bioengineered food ingredient. It's in this too. And this is what we give our kids. And they're going to eat it in their lunch kits. They're going to eat it all their life. And when they reach 50, then they hear that, oh, they have cancer of the ovaries, or they have cancer of the this, or they, it's the chemicals that is slowly killing us off. Guys, please take notes. I'm crazy this morning. This Aldi's crackers. It has, I think, 6 different types of crackers in it. Gourmet crackers. I didn't even open this one yet. As you can see, it's still sealed. It's still sealed. So when I posted it on WhatsApp earlier this week, somebody texted me and said, oh, I have that same crackers in my cupboard. Oh my God. Yes. But guess what? It says it contains bioengineered food ingredients. That's why it take long to get stale. I always wonder why this bread take so long to go bad. It's the bioengineered ingredients inside of this bread that preserved it for 3 and 4 weeks. Bread, within a week it's spoiled if it's the real bread with real ingredients. But because it has bioengineered ingredients, it sits on top of my basket for like 3 weeks. And I said, oh, this bread lasts long. Not thinking why it's lasting so long. Okay. So, I have a few healthier choices that I switched to. I've had this before. I shopped in Trader Joe's yesterday. I like to snack. This is one of the snacks I took up. It says organic toasted coconut chips, organic cane sugar, organic rice syrup, organic pumpkin seed, organic sunflower seed, and organic chia seeds. So this will be a new snack for me. Pistachios. I snack on that a lot. This will be a steady snack for me now because all this garbage is going in the garbage. Oops. The Jamaican water crackers. I am surprised that it doesn't have any bioengineered ingredient in it. Guess why? Because it make a Jamaica. We not put them sinting there in a food. And the foreign food that kill we off. The good old Excelsior water crackers does not have it. Because if it did have it, I don't know what Twine would do because it live on this. Sardine and crackers, tuna and crackers, eggs and crackers. He just loves this crackers. And thank God it doesn't have the bioengineered ingredients. Thanks, Excelsior. Good morning, Karine. Good morning, Karine. I have Karine on the live, guys. Karine, I don't know if you ever heard me mention on my live, Karine and Paulette. Well, sadly, Paulette passed. And this is one of the reasons why I'm doing these lives these past 4 weeks. And I'm so angry because I want to make sure not another one of my friends go. If it takes everything out of me to save them, I am going to do that. So I bought this bread in Trader Joe's last night. Very healthy. It has a lot of stuff in it. It has organic wheat flour, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, sunflower seeds, carrots. I can't even name all the ingredients. A whole long list. A whole long list of ingredients. If you could see the bread, you could see the seeds on it, guys. The pumpkin seeds, the carrot pieces. Yeah. We have to start making healthier choices. And it doesn't have any bioengineered ingredients in it. No. Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, they don't put those stuff in their food that they sell to the people. No wonder certain type of people gotta go shop. And we black people afraid for gotta go shop. Me? And you know what, guys? It's not even expensive as we think. Because this bread was $3 and change. And sometimes we spend $4 and change on the garbage. On the garbage. Okay, so that's it for the snacks. So I'm going to let you in my cupboard this morning for those of you who can't see. And let me switch my my Facebook camera so my Facebookers and my TikTokers could see the cupboard. I'm just turning my cameras. Alrighty, so guys, I keep a whole array of teas right here. Up there I will keep some Lasco and some other little things. But up here is all the cereals. Now, I'm not really a cereal person per se. But my husband, sometimes because he doesn't eat dinner, sometimes when he comes home late, he'll have a little cereal before he goes to bed. And sometimes, not all the time. So, when I started to go through these things and see how unhealthy they are, I decided to go through the cereals. So, this is the famous honey bunches of oats, which a lot of us buy in the supermarket. When I read this thing, it says contains bioengineered food ingredient. Can you believe it? Honey bunches of oats. Oh. This is ShopRite brand, Raisin Bran cereal, which we think would be healthy for us, right? We think this will be healthy, right? Hey, read the fine print. It says, where is it? Where is it? Contains bioengineered ingredients. Garbage. This one is from Whole Foods. I didn't even remember I had it in the cupboard. Whole Foods supermarket. I checked, I read, I checked, and this does not have bioengineered ingredients. So guess what? I'm keeping this one. So this is 365 Whole Foods Market. This is organic golden flakes and oat clusters. So I'm keeping this. It's not yet open. I'm keeping this. This is another bowl and basket from ShopRite, ShopRite brand. Original toasted oats. It's like Cheerios. Contains bioengineered ingredients. Garbage. Kellogg's. Yes, the famous Kellogg's Special K. This is the red berries, crunchy wheat, and rice flakes with real. This used to be one of my favorites. Yeah. And I was really hurt when I read contains a bioengineered food ingredient. Yes, and this I get the people them cancer. The foods, the cereals, garbage. Bowl and basket, the same toasted oats. Didn't even open it yet. Garbage. Yesterday, I purchased this in Trader Joe's. And this is organic cornflakes, regular cornflakes. I read it. It does not have any bioengineered ingredient in it. So guess what? I'm keeping it. And you notice I skipped this one. I bought this yesterday too. So Twine likes Cheerios. So I found a very interesting alternative. I don't know if it's because of the season. They have this pumpkin flavor. So this is the Trader Joe's Pumpkin O's. And it's vegan, it's gluten-free, it's whole grains. And it doesn't have any bioengineering ingredient in it. This popcorn, no good. Garbage. Same thing. So, all these foods were in my cupboard. And guess what? I'm going to do this on live in front of the world. I'm going to get my garbage receptacle. All of this going in the garbage. I have to recycle the boxes, so I'm taking them out. Yep, it's going in the garbage, right on live. No more. No more. No more. This is already empty. I already threw it out. Those I have to recycle. No more. Not another friend to that terrible disease. Not another one. The pretzel. I hope Brianna is watching. Garbage. The Pepperidge Farm bread, garbage. My favorite bread, garbage. This, still sealed, garbage. So I'm dumping every single thing in the garbage. So I'm emptying this one as well, garbage. It wasn't even open, guys. It was still sealed. Garbage. So, guys, I threw out all the junk that was killing me slowly, and I did not know. I'll pick these up after the live. I have them on the floor. So I have to put out the garbage in the corner where it was. Oops. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'm glad all of you are watching. And I hope we took notes. I hope we took notes. Everything that you buy in the supermarket, and let me wash my hands. Because I touched the garbage container. Everything that we buy in the supermarket, we need to start reading the fine prints below the nutrition facts. Below, Chrissy, give them to Chrissy too bad. I won't repeat. I don't want to get arrested. You're in Jamaica, I'm in America. I'll get arrested if I repeat that. Alrighty. So guys, let me eat a pistachio since it came out the bag. Yes. So these are things we should crunch on a daily basis, or pistachios. And every day, I take my ashwagandha. Ashwagandha, it calms your nerves. Corinne has taken it. Corinne has been taking it. Her brothers has been taking it. My iron level. I have an iron problem because my hemoglobin is always low. So every day I take my iron. That's why I'm like an Energizer bunny. The famous B12. And this B12 is very potent. 2000 mcg. Your B12 is good for the body. Yep. It keeps your immune system alive. It's good for your red blood cells. Berberine. People say it's only people with diabetes take berberine. I'm not diabetic, but I take my berberine. And I take it at night before I go to bed. So it keeps my blood sugar down. It keeps my blood sugar level. It's a herb, berberine. And of course, I make sure I eat at least 2 of these a day. Because this is good for your blood. Yeah, kiwi. If your blood count is low, if you go to give blood somewhere and they tell you your blood count is low, just find a supermarket and eat 3 of these. Whether the yellow one or the green one. The kiwi, 3 of these, it brings up your blood count. So these are things I eat on a daily basis. These are waters that I drink on a daily basis. I don't go without these waters. And I've tested these a million times on my live. Just to show you guys that some of the other waters out there is dangerous. You need to put your body in an alkaline state. If your body is alkaline, cancer can't come near you. Cancer does not like alkalinity. It hates it. Our bodies are made up of 100 trillion cells. Yes, and every day that we wake up, some of these cells die. So we need to keep these cells alive, and we need to keep the ones that are dying rejuvenated. So we have to rejuvenate it with the right foods, the right fruits and vegetable, and the right water. Yes, because we have to hydrate our bodies. I've been drinking a lot of water lately, and I can tell that my skin just feel different, look different. I used to have dry foot, my foot not dry again, because my body is being hydrated. Yes, when I drink so much, I have to find a bathroom. If I'm on the road, I have to find a bathroom. But my system is being flushed. Yes, I want to pee. That's good. Because if you're peeing and your pee is dark, something wrong with your kidneys. Something is wrong with your kidneys. Go check yourself or drink more water. Alrighty. I've done this test a million times, but I love doing it. So I'm reiterating for the last time, and this is the last time I'm testing water in Celie's kitchen. This is the last dege time. This is spring water from Aldi's. This is essential water, which we all know. And this is alkaline water from Dollar Tree. Everybody bash Dollar Tree, but Dollar Tree ain't all that bad. So we're going to see. If these turn purple, then these are the waters we should be drinking. These are the waters we should be drinking. If you test your water and the color is not like any of these, you should not be drinking it. You should not be drinking it. I wish I had a bottle of Poland Spring to test it for you. You should not be drinking that water. I'm sorry. Sue me if you want, but I don't drink that water. You shouldn't be drinking it. It's acidic. It's acidic. You don't need to be drinking those waters. This is what you should be consuming. You need to make sure the body is alkaline. Let me turn up the oven a little bit more. Okay, my quiche is cooking. I see it cooking. So, guys, I'm preaching to you. I'm begging you. Eat healthy. Stay healthy. Eat the right foods. I bought this snack at Trader Joe's. I've had it before, but these are little things I snack on because it has healthy stuff in it. It has all the healthy grains, the flaxseed, the dates, the what else is in it? Cinnamon, the orange oil, the dry rosemary, the dry thyme, the nutmeg, the black pepper. All healthy stuff. Yes, Trader Joe's is not that expensive, guys. These snacks are like $2 and change. You go in the store, you buy a snack for $4. Garbage. It's not that bad after all. They're not expensive. The bread was $3 and change. Sometimes we pay $4 and $5 for a loaf of bread. And this is healthy stuff in there. So, guys, wake up. If you can't buy it, bake it. Recipes are online. Pumpkin bread, wheat bread, whole grain bread. Google it. Make your own bread. He said, what about the drinks you drink? Stop drinking them, Chris. Somebody just asked on the live, what about the drinks you drink? The next drink you buy in the supermarket or the shop or the store, look at the nutrition facts, because everything nowadays have to have nutrition facts on them. And when you read the nutrition facts, see if it's something your body needs. See, especially the part that says sugar. Look how much sugar. If it's over 7 grams, don't drink it. Too much sugar. You ever take up a bottle of soda and you look at the sugar content on it? Crazy. 46 milligrams, 36 milligrams. You know how much sugar you pump in your system? I remember as a little girl in primary school in Jamaica, we went to D&G, the real D&G company in Jamaica. And when we went there, they took us on a tour. And when you see how they make soda, you would never drink it. The amount of sugar they pour in that machine to make the carbonated Pepsi, the cream soda, the pineapple, the orange soda, and they taste good. But guess what? We did not know as kids that these things were damaging to our bodies. We used to drink them. But now that we get in our 40s and 50s, we have diabetes. Why? Because we were not taking care of our bodies at a young age. If Simone Hill is watching this live today, Let me tell you something. I'm proud of that girl. That girl is young in her 30s, but she never give her kids soda. She never give them the junk on the street. I remember when they were born and she came to visit. And, her sister was feeding the baby with a muffin. A muffin that she made in the house. No sugar was in it. And that baby grew up eating those cookies and sugar-free stuff that her mom made. And she made it from natural things. That baby would never eat the junk outside. I don't think anybody can ever offer her kids candy, because she would probably get mad at them. She hates sugar. She always said, she called me mom. She said, Mom, sugar is so dangerous. I said, yes, I know. She said, that's why I don't give it to my kids. She doesn't give them soda. They don't even drink juice. They drink water. She does not introduce them to any kind of juice. She give them the fruit. That's good enough. And water. That's what we should be giving our children. And I'm instilling that in my daughter, for my granddaughter, because I really don't want her to grow up eating junk, because junk will make you sick later on. You're not going to see the effects now, but later on, when you get older, you start to have all these ailments and you wonder where they came from. Your parents didn't start you out right. My mom, she gave me healthy stuff, which I didn't like. Because if it's a Sunday where she met beetroot and carrot, listen, man, it's the most disturbing Sunday evening for me, because I hated beets. I might tolerate the carrot if it's made with condensed milk, but if she put beets in there, me no want no juice. And I better drink it. I used to have to cut my nose and gag myself to drink that because it tastes nasty. But I didn't know the benefits of it. What may you know? I was little. You just knew that the sodas tasted good, the sugar and water or the Kool-Aid tastes good, but you didn't know, what we didn't know as kids, that these things were the healthier choices. Yeah. Every summer, my mom used to give us washout. If school opens next week, the last week of August, we would get what they call here is a cleanse. As kids, we used to get cleansed. That mudger herb in that yellow box, that's the worst thing ever on the face of this earth. That thing tastes nasty. But my brother, because he eats a lot, and him lick, as Jamaicans would say, him licky licky, he would gulp down everything, every and anything. So I used to pay my brother 10 cents to drink that herb tea and then fake like I'm going to the bathroom every half an hour. I didn't drink it. Sometimes I would, because sometimes she would stand up over you with a cup and you have to drink it. And then you know what the worst thing? She wake you up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. So she give it to you early before you eat anything. So you go to the bathroom the whole day. Yes, wash out. But we didn't know that it was good for us, because all the junk you eat during the summertime, she's making sure that you're cleansed to go back to school. So your brain and your whole body and your cells can function properly, so you can learn. I guess that's why I'm so smart. I used to drink it sometimes. Maybe if we didn't drink it all the time, I would be smarter. Anyway, guys, I'm talking you guys to death. Let me check on the quiche. And I'm going to have to... let me check on the quiche. It should be cooked. Ooh, it's cooked. It's cooked, it's cooked, it's cooked. Because it's eggs, because it's cheese and milk, they cook fast. All right, I don't want to damage my counter. Let me turn my oven off. Ooh, it's hot. All right, guys. So our quiche is looking very delicious. And good morning, Audrey. You're late for the show. You missed out on everything. You missed out on all the demonstrations. But anyway, so it go. All right, guys. So let me take the knife and kind of ease these things from the sides. And they're not even sticking on the sides, you know, guys. Because remember, I greased it. All right, guys. So I'm going to take out the quiche out of the muffin can. Oh. And guys, I forgot to mention, And that's one of the reasons why I started this business. I started my herb business, my herb and seasoning business. These need to be labeled and shipped. I have lemongrass, which we call fever grass back home. These are soursop leaf tea leaves. This is peppermint. Yeah, peppermint. This is bitter melon, dried bitter melon leaves. This is guinea hen weed, and this is good for cancer and diabetes. And this is what Jamaicans call it, search my heart. They say it's good for your heart. So I have a variety of teas here. If you need teas without labels, just inbox me, but I'll be labeling them shortly. And I have another box over there, which I need to label and pack for shipment. So guys, and these tea leaves, they came out of my dad's backyard. They came straight from Jamaica. Yes, they're authentic. No pesticides, no herbicides, no sides. Real thing from the ground. No spraying on them. They're real as can be. So, she said, I'm here making Cersei. You could go back and watch the demonstration, Yvette. Okay, so let me take out my quiche because in the interest of time, I think I've gone over the hour. I try not to go over the hour. Oops. Don't want to break my quiche. Okay, so the first quiche is out. The second quiche is out. The third quiche is out. Okay. So guys, as you can see, all of them came out good. So these are some interesting things you can make, guys. And let me fix them properly because, you know, I'm big on the presentation thing. And I have to make sure I clean the edges of the plate just to make sure everything is nice. And so let's garnish our plate with some parsley. I like to use parsley for garnishing. Where did I put it? Oops. Everything falling out the cupboard. Where did I put the parsley? Oh, right here. Alrighty, so let's garnish our dish with some parsley. All around the plate. So we have some nice greenery over here. All right, guys, so here you have it. Our breakfast quiche. And it was done in a muffin can. And this is something you could try at home. So I'm going to taste it for you on live. Let me get us eating fork instead of that big ugly fork. So let me get a nice eating fork. And we're going to taste one on live for you. Whew, it's hot. I can feel the steam coming out of it. Mmm. Whew. The pepper. This is absolutely delicious, guys. Absolutely delicious. So this is something you can try at home. And let's see how it comes out. You could add some meat to it if you want. Some chicken. You could add some tuna, whichever you like. You could just do the veggie, just the same way I did it. It's burning. So guys, if you like what we cooked and what we discussed on Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video. share this video. And if you're not yet subscribed to Celie's Kitchen YouTube channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. So I want you to like this live, share this live, and subscribe. Follow me on all my platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, Twitter. Follow me. Write down some of my recipes. Leave a comment. Leave a like. And guys, visit our merch store on YouTube. We have some interesting aprons. You have the Celie's Kitchen apron on my merch store on YouTube. You also have the aprons with the Jamaica flag on it if you wanted a Jamaican flag apron. I have them in different colors. I have them in the Celie's Kitchen green color as well. Buy a t-shirt, buy a hoodie. Winter is coming. It's getting cold here in New York. Get a Celie's Kitchen hoodie or a t-shirt or a Jamaican flag hoodie. Support Celie's Kitchen merch store on YouTube, guys. So guys, I want you guys to enjoy your weekend. And as Jamaicans would say, walk good. So I want all of you on this live platform this morning to walk good, eat healthy, and take care of yourself.